After checking out LEGO Pirates Caribbean at this past GDC, I was excited to get my hands on an early copy of the game. Now, granted I haven't liked a LEGO game since LEGO Star Wars, the original trilogy, I figured, hey, I might like this one. It looked good during the demo, and I'm a Disney fan, so I was excited to check it out. Too bad there's a little bit more problems with the game than there are good things about the game. Most of the time you're going to be fighting the game more than having fun with it. My major problem was the split screen. Single system split screen. Sometimes you're on the same screen. Sometimes randomly, if you get too far away, it splits into split screen. Sometimes it's horizontal, sometimes it's vertical, and it just kind of does it. And it switches sides. Sometimes I was on the right, sometimes I was on the left, and that becomes very confusing. And it took a lot away from the overall gameplay, because we're fighting on the same screen, running around collecting Lego studs, and all of a sudden the screen was split, and I thought I was over here, but now I'm over on this side of the split, and it really, really was annoying. There was no need for it. The graphics were great. The atmosphere, the environments were beautiful, the water was gorgeous, but at the same time you had these gorgeous environments and backdrops with Lego studs on them, which kind of made things clash. Gorgeous and then cheap. It didn't really mesh as well as I would have expected it to or wanted it to. Normally you would think the more characters you get to play, the better, right? That's not the case for LEGO Pirates Caribbean. Every character or every class has their own kind of special move they can do. Some get bombs, some get just a little pistol, some get swords. Jack's main thing is a compass and so forth. But at times you can play or choose up to 8 different characters, and that makes puzzle solving much more difficult than if you just had your normal 2 to 4 characters to play. And let's not even get into the puzzle mechanics. Some puzzles, they gave you an arrow. This easy puzzles, they gave you an arrow telling you where something you just picked up went. But all the puzzles where you need that help, there's no direction. I mean, the game was almost riddled with really poor direction on where to go next and what to do to finish each level. As with all LEGO games, the cutscenes were adorable and humorous. But sadly, LEGO Pirates Caribbean relied too much on those cutscenes to tell the story than actually playing through the story. And there were times I was playing, I had no idea why I was doing what I was doing because the story was pretty convoluted and not very straightforward. One of my favorite things about LEGO Pirates Caribbean is definitely the different personalities all the characters have. I mean, just down to the way they walk, the way they run, the way they fight different characters, and the Legos you're fighting. That was probably one of the best parts, because that's where the attention to detail was. I mean, Jack had this crazy runner. He's flailing his arms. It was absolutely ridiculous. You'll just have to play it or watch some gameplay to believe me. But that was definitely where most of the personality of the game came through. Usually it's in the cutscenes, but not with this game. It was more in just how the characters interacted. Overall, I'm not really quite sure who this game is marketed to. The fans of the pirate movies, I'm not a big fan. The first one was good. After that, they just got ridiculous. But fans of the pirate movies are going to kind of see this as a slap in the face. But then people like myself that aren't big fans are going to be completely lost as far as what is going on and who are these other random characters. Because the story is very poorly told. Very poorly told. I mean, of course, the Legos can't talk, so they just kind of make grunts and moans and noises. But in the past LEGO games, the story was still a little bit told better. In the Pirates one, not so much. Maybe that's because they're trying to cram 4 movies into one game. That brings me on to another point. If you're a big fan of the Pirates movies and you're looking forward to 4, there is 4 in this game, so it is going to spoil a lot of what's going on, even though it makes no sense. It will spoil a lot for you if you play this before seeing the movie. Sadly, LEGO Pirates Caribbean is just more of a fight than fun, and it's just full of completely ridiculous bugs, glitches, stupid AI, and overall poor development decisions. I would definitely say choose your purchases wisely, because I'm not really quite sure if this is a game that most of you should go buy out, right away. I'd say wait for the bargain bin on this one, or wait for a rental. Either way, it was cute, it was mildly entertaining, but it left a lot to be desired. As always, guys, thanks for watching.